Hello viewers, welcome once again to the Success Light channel, the channel that builds unto success. We would like to look at some of the wonderful promises made to Nigerians by one of the presidential candidates in the forthcoming 2023 Nigerian general election. The gentleman of the moment, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi Obedient. Peter Gregory Obi, CON, at the moment is seen by many as the conscience of Nigeria. Peter Obi has always seen hope and preached messages of hope for Nigeria, despite the vast problems the country is in over the years. He has reiterated that Nigeria at the moment has gone beyond just people trying to add as part of their resume that they succeeded President Muhammadu Buhari as president in 2023. Peter Obi had always warned that what Nigeria need at the moment are people who can bring solution to her vast problems, and such people are those who have proper diagnosis of the country's problems. Peter Gregory Obi, in his wide consultations, had always told Nigerians that the 2023 general election should not just be about party politics or about religion or about ethnicity or tribalism or about who wants to become the president or about who is his turn to become president, but the 2023 election should be about making Nigeria better for her people and creating a future for the country. He warns about the impending danger should Nigeria fail to get it right this time. My dear viewers, when Lee Kuan Yew came to power in Singapore, he knew what he wanted to do. Before he came on board, everything about Singapore had died, as it is currently with Nigeria. But rising from a legacy of divisive colonialism, Singapore is today hailed as a city of the future. This dramatic turnaround was made by a man who fearlessly forged ahead and brought about most of the changes in Singapore today. Peter Gregory Obi has left no one in doubt about what he aspires to do if elected as Nigeria's president in 2023. Mr. Obi always gives practical ways Nigeria can be saved from the strange hold of wasters in the name of leadership. He promised to pursue proactive and well-articulated strategies aimed at tackling the key challenges that concern both domestic and foreign investment in Nigeria. Peter Gregory Obi has promised to run an all-inclusive government and respect for rule of law. He assured that in moving Nigeria forward, no state in Nigeria, no local government area or community will be left behind. He also promised that if elected as president, he would end the current oil revenue sharing formula and introduce a production formula, particularly in agriculture and information and communication technology, ICT. As according to him, what Nigeria need is a production formula, not a sharing formula, as he will transform the country from a consuming nation to a producing country. Peter Obi had severally made it clear that he is not in desperation of becoming Nigeria's president, but he is desperate to see Nigeria work. For according to him, Nigeria is a great country, and we cannot watch our children, millions of young people that are smart and intelligent, stay at home doing nothing, and we keep quiet. Peter Obi had always been hopeful that Nigeria shall rise again and that people claim ownership of her heritage. He believes in a national rebirth, which implies returning Nigerian to Nigerians. The farmers, the teachers, students, lecturers, artisans, workers, pensioners, and over 100 million poor Nigerians who are not sure where their next meal will come from. Peter Gregory Obi always make it clear that his governance mission will be to secure Nigeria in every ramification: national security, human security, food security, and tackling insecurity created mainly by unemployment. Peter Obi is a man at home with figures and had always backed his arguments and fears with statistics. For example, my dear, according to him, in the first 5 months of last year, Nigeria earned 1.849 trillion naira and used 1.802 trillion naira, which is about 98% to service debt. That last year, the national budget was 14 trillion naira. The government said Nigeria will borrow 4 trillion naira, but we ended up borrowing close to between 6.5 to 7 trillion naira. This year, according to Mr. Obi, Nigeria budgeted over 17 trillion naira and promised to generate over 10 trillions from revenue. The question is, how can we generate revenue of that tune when we have over 100 million Nigerians living in poverty? Mr. Obi observed that unemployment in the country is 33% officially, but when added to underemployment, it climbs to about 55 to 60%. People now spend 100% of their salary on feeding. The result is more Nigerians living under poverty and the country recording several millions of out-of-school children. This is an invitation to danger, according to him. He maintained that Nigeria's current security profile is flat on his back on account of the level of assault on the citizens and other interests in the country. Mr. Obi has always lamented that it is a crisis situation and one that the country cannot continue like this without crashing. He remarked that the only way is to first put food on people's tables to ensure that they are not doing wrong thing. For if people don't know where their next meal will come from, the tendency is that they will become a tool for anything. He has continued in his promise to create employment, to pull people out of poverty, and create a new sense of nationalism, patriotism, and unity among citizens of the country. My dear viewers, today, if the ovations that Mr. Peter Obi receives everywhere he goes is a sign of acceptance, then now is the time to bring him on board, to put into practice what he has been preaching over the years. Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, we salute you and we wish you well. Ride on, Mr. Obedient.